So good evening, everyone. Hello, and myself, Dr. Tanema Singhal, and I welcome you all on today's Q&A session. So all of you can put your questions in the chat box. I'll answer them. Till then, I'll start answering the questions which you all have filled in the Google form. And if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat box. I think the chat box is open. Yeah. Yes, so chat box is open for you. You can put your questions in that. And let me start with the questions in the Google form. So first question is from Lavanya. She has mentioned pumping. So what is your question, Lavanya? Just pumping, I'm not able to understand what is your question. Priya Karna, low milk supply. So for low milk supply, if any one of you is facing low milk supply, you need to work on improving your demand first. So if your baby is feeding whatever amount, then obviously first you have to improve your demand. If your baby is coming on the breast and still you are facing low milk supply, then you need to like frequently feed the baby and need to create more extra demand by pumping after the baby's feed. Or if your baby is not at all coming on the breast, then you have to start pumping. Second thing is you have to maintain a good hydration levels. Third is you have to like improve the flow by doing oil massage and warm compress. Also, you need to take galactogogues. Next is keeping the baby skin to skin. Lastly, you have to keep a track of baby's weight gain and baby's formula intake. Question is from Gauri Arora, low milk, already answered. Rafat, low milk supply and latching problem. So what is the latching problem? You have not mentioned. So let me know what is the latching issue. Khushbu, low milk supply, currently using formula milk, worrying about health and development of the baby. Yes, it is a concern. If you're giving formula milk, then obviously it is not good for your baby's health. So if you're facing low milk supply, I have just answered about how to resolve your issue. And right now, instead of worrying, start working on your milk supply, and anything is possible, everything is possible. We have a lot of success stories who have worked properly and got their babies on exclusive breastfeeding. So instead of worrying, start working on your milk supply. Amrita, pain and wound. So these are very generalized queries. I don't know what you people are trying to ask. Pain and wound, what does that mean? Ask a proper question. Rafat, low milk supply and latching problems. Already answered about low milk supply. Priya, low milk supply. Amrita, very low milk supply. This I've already answered. Kesha, breast is hard and feeding is very painful. So because you said the breast is hard, because it means that the flow is not good, you are facing engorgement. So start doing oil massage and warm compress. That will make the breast softer, and that will also improve the flow so that the baby will have milk properly and you will not feel the pain. And if you are still feeling pain, then obviously this is a latching issue. Your baby is mostly feeding on the nipple. So work in a like deep latch technique so that the baby feeds on the areola and not on the nipple. Soumya, low milk supply, nipple cracking, unable to feed properly. This is a latching issue. Again, as I just said, you need to latch the baby in a deep latch so that the baby can latch on the areola and not on the nipple. Vasanti, breastfeeding issues. What are the breastfeeding issues? Anshu Mahajan, low milk supply, already answered. And Fozia Perveen, low milk supply, already answered. Diksha, lacting and low milk supply. Garima, low or negligible milk supply. Low milk supply, I've already answered. Okay, so mostly questions are low milk supply. I'm not triple that. Shubhangi says nipple confusion and flat nipples. So for flat nipples, first of all, don't worry. You need to have a proper latching technique. You have to hold the breast in U shape from below and press the breast so that the areola is pouted and the baby can latch with the areola. If any one of you has inverted nipple or flat nipple, don't worry about it. You can latch the baby in a cross cradle position. That helps a lot. Mostly are low feeding, low milk. I am not taking those questions. Now I'll take the questions which are live in the Q&A. So first question is Dr. Priya, how frequent to pump and can pumping cause mastitis? So if you have asked how frequently to pump, it depends on what is the demand of the baby. So if you are you also breastfeeding the baby or are you only pumping? All these things have to be first understood. So Dr. Priya, if your baby is already taking direct feeding and then you are asking this question, how to frequently feed, then as per your baby's demand after the feeding, just pump to create that extra demand if you are giving formula milk. If your baby is not at all latching on the breast, then every time your baby drinks milk, with the bottle or with Palada or something, just that time you try to put the baby on the breast and baby doesn't come, that time you just pump. So the frequency of pump will depend on what is the demand of the baby. And pumping can cause mastitis if you are pumping wrong. So if you are pumping at a very high level and not doing massages in the compress, if the flow is not good, you're pumping on an engorged breast, all these things can cause mastitis, otherwise not. Vaishali, how to increase milk supply as baby grows and need more quantity? So first of all, don't worry about the quantity of breast milk. If suppose your baby takes 90 ml of formula, that doesn't mean that you have to give 90 ml of breast milk. The quantity of both are very different. You don't need to give 90 ml of breast milk if the baby takes 90 ml of formula because the milk composition changes. Mothers may keep changes with as the baby grows. So the amount doesn't need to be the same for both the things. So now if you are saying how to increase milk supply as the baby is growing, then in that case, you need to keep maintaining your demand and supply. If you are like many mothers, the baby start sleeping in the day, in the night more frequently, like for a longer time, then they don't feed the baby or they don't express out the milk. If that is the case and you are giving formula milk, at that time, then you, if there is a bigger gap, you need to compress the breast so that some milk comes out and that you can give to baby instead of the formula. So all these things have to be worked upon. If you are generally asking how to increase milk supply as the baby is growing, then you don't need to worry. Your body will keep making milk supply as per the baby's demand. And don't worry about the quantity because it will keep changing the composition of breast milk. So if you are an exclusive breastfeeding mother, please don't worry about the future because your body will keep changing the composition of breast milk or the quantity of breast milk as per the baby's demand. Tejaswini. And baby not drinking formula properly, even if she tries and drinks, then vomits all the milk. So Tejaswini, first see what is the weight gain of the baby. If your baby is less than 3 months and gaining 150 to 200 grams per week, then don't try to like overfeed the baby with formula. Maybe the baby doesn't require that. If your baby is between 3 to 4.5 months, baby should gain around 100 to 150 grams per week. 4.5 to 6 months, baby should gain around 100 grams per week. So if your baby is in any of these age group and is already gaining weight of this like standard, then don't try to overfeed the baby by giving more and more formula. If the weight gain is not in these categories, then we need to see what is the issue. Why is the baby not taking formula milk? And if the baby is not taking formula milk, then this is a good chance that start working on your milk supply so that the baby drinks the milk properly and in a peaceful way and not vomits, because if the baby is vomiting, that means the baby is not getting habitual to the formula, and that gives a aim for us to start working on our milk supply. Tejaswini. Chandni, I tried exclusively breastfeeding for these 2 days. Baby's urine output is good and baby is not cranky. But the thing is, baby is not sleeping. She was awake for 7 hours straight. Could you please comment on this? So first of all, Chandni, if this is a recent development that the baby is coming on exclusive breastfeeding, then it will last for few days. But because the composition of milk will change as per the baby will be doing frequent feeding, and then the brain will understand that it needs to it needs to change the composition of breast milk. So if this is a recent phenomena that you have come on exclusive breastfeeding, then just wait for 1 week. It will all be okay in few days. Aditya Jhawar, baby is not able to latch properly. So if the baby is not able to latch properly, then there are three things which might be happening. Either the supply is low, or the flow is less, or the latching position is not correct. So we need to first understand what is the underlying cause and accordingly work on improving it. Dr. Priya, breastfeeding and pumping. So what is the question here? Acha, you said about the question which you asked, how many times to pump. So if you are also breastfeeding, then how many times to pump is every time you breastfeed the baby and then you pump. That's all. Rohani, how much quantity of formula to be given for a 1 month baby? So in this, what you need to see, suppose you check the weight on day 1 and then on day 7. Your baby should gain 150 to 200 grams per week. Keep a measure of how much milk you have given in this 1 week. If the baby gains between 150 to 200 grams, that is the correct amount of milk which you have to keep giving the baby in further. So you need to keep a track of baby's weight gain. If the baby is gaining the weight as per their age, then whatever amount of milk you are giving to the child is perfect. Dr. Priya, how to make sure the baby is satisfied and well fed, and what are the signs of underfed baby? So how to make sure the baby will look calm, the baby will play, the baby will be like peaceful, and you will see a steady weight gain. As I just said about the time frames and age frames and the amount, the weight gain parameters. If the baby is underfed, the baby will keep crying, the baby will be cranky, and every time the baby will be frequently feeding. But frequent feeding will be common during growth spurts, so don't confuse with that. If the baby is asking for frequent feeding during growth spurts, then that is not a underfed situation. That is because of the growth spurt. Otherwise, the baby will be like satisfied, peaceful, and will be happy and playing, and will be good, gaining a steady weight gain. शुभांगी, हाँ, हिंदी लैंग्वेज, क्या हिंदी लैंग्वेज? मुझे क्वेश्चन बताइए, मैं आपका आंसर हिंदी में कर दूंगी। जो इंग्लिश में क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है उसका इंग्लिश में आंसर कर रही हूँ, जो हिंदी में क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है उसको हिंदी में आंसर कर रही हूँ। तो अगर आपको कोई क्वेश्चन हिंदी, आपको कोई चीज जाननी है, आप हिंदी में लिख दीजिए, मैं हिंदी में आंसर कर दूंगी शुभांगी। Sakshi, which formula is best? Baby is having gas issues, maybe due to formula. So no formula is best. I never recommend any formula milk. If you have to work on your milk, if you have to work for milk, then the mother's milk is the best. Whatever formula you are giving, just try to reduce it to zero and work on your milk supply.
मैडम हेलो।
हाँ शुभांगी।
मैम मेरे बच्चों को
आप ऐसे पहले नहीं, आप उसमें लिख करके रखिए, इस तरह से बीच में आप ऑन करोगे तो फिर जो लोग लिख रहे हैं उससे क्या फायदा हुआ। आप
मैंने
क्वेश्चन उसमें लिखिए, मैं आपको अनम्यूट कर दूंगी। आप उसमें लिख के रखिए कि मुझे आपसे कुछ बात करनी है, आपका नंबर आएगा उस समय मैं आपको अनम्यूट कर दूंगी शुभांगी। Vaishali, your views on mixed feeding, does it affect baby's growth? See, Vaishali, I always recommend exclusive breastfeeding to the baby because any amount of formula is not good. Formula is loaded with sugars and preservatives. So when we talk about formula milk in any case, then obviously that is not good. If you are asking mixed feeding in a form of pumped milk and direct breastfeeding, then I am okay. But if you're asking me about mixed feeding with formula milk and breastfeeding, then I am not very much okay with that. Question is, just a minute. Baby is underweight and not gaining proper weight, and as you said before, weight is also not gaining. What should I do to work on increasing my milk supply for the baby? So few things which I have already discussed, I am repeating it again. First, you need to see if your baby is directly breastfeeding, then after every feeding, just start doing pumping or hand expression. If your baby is not coming on the breast at all, then start doing pumping as per the baby's demands. Also, maintain your hydration levels. Second, keep doing oil massage and warm compress to improve the flow. Take galactogogues. Next is keep the baby skin to skin with you and keep tracking the baby's weight gain so that you know how is the baby's growth. Sakshi, there is less milk supply in afternoon and more milk supply in the night. What is the reason? That is the prolactin level. So there is a hormone called as prolactin which is at the peak between 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. That's why the milk supply is good in the early mornings. So evenings and afternoons the supply is less because the levels drop by that time. Okay, Sakshi? Chandni, I tried exclusive breastfeeding for these 2 days. Babies already answered on this. शुभांगी, आप अपने आप को अनम्यूट कर सकते हो। निपल कंफ्यूजन एंड फॉल्ट निपल। शुभांगी, Zoya, my baby is 2 months old and is on formula. I am doing pumping as per your suggestion and got 20 ml in each session, but his requirement is 90 ml. I am worried as if I can achieve my goal. First of all, don't compare that 90 ml of formula milk. I need to pump 90 ml of breast milk. It doesn't work like that. So because breast milk composition keeps changing and formula milk is the same dabba which you get from the market. So it's not like that if your baby is taking 90 ml of formula, you have to give 90 ml of breast milk. Please forget that. You have to keep a track of baby's weight gain and baby's formula intake. If the baby's weight is increasing and the formula is decreasing, we are on the correct path. Don't worry about the quantity of breast milk which you are producing. Dr. Priya, what are the guidelines for storage of pumped milk and reheated pumped milk? So the guidelines are if you have to store at room temperature, you can keep it for 3 to 4 hours. If you have to keep for more than that, then you can keep in the refrigerator where you can keep the milk for 3 to 4 days. If you have to keep more than that, then you can keep for 3 to 4 months in deep freezer or freezer. If you have a good electricity supply and you have a deep freezer facility, then you can keep up to 5 to 6 months also. Now, whenever you have to take it out, take out the quantity of milk you want to give to the baby. Keep a double boiler method, like take a utensil, warm water in that, like good, like heat the water into it and keep the container in this hot water. So with the warmth of the water, the milk will get heated up. And before giving the baby, always check the temperature of the milk before giving the baby. Manisha. Hi, madam. I have a problem with milk supply after drinking a lot of water. So I'm not able to understand, Manisha. I have a problem with milk supply after drinking a lot of water. So what is the problem? I'm not able to understand your question, Manisha. Please write it again. Ayushi, how long should be each session of pumping if not breastfed before that? And how long when breastfed before it? So if you have breastfed before, then you see if the baby has latched properly. If you can feel the baby latch properly, 5 minutes is more than enough, because our aim is not to express milk into that. Our aim is to give the brain the demand to increase milk supply more. Now, if you have not breastfed, then why do you want to pump? I want to ask this question. Maybe because the baby is not coming on the breast and you want to pump, then you can pump 10 to 15 minutes is more than enough. And if the baby is coming on the breast, then I will not recommend pumping before the baby's feed. Always put the baby on the breast and then only you pump. Vaishali, how frequently to pump to get enough milk for 1 month baby? So first of all, Vaishali, since your baby is already feeding, then it is only recommended that after your feeding sessions, you pump. Don't pump in between, because that will make you too tired. Sakshi, Domstal medicine advised by doctor to increase prolactin, but medicine shop person is saying it is for vomiting. Yes, it has got, see, many medicines have got multiple uses. So domperidone is a medicine which is used for stopping vomiting and also for improving the milk supply. Now, for stopping vomiting, since it is safe during pregnancy and it is safe for small babies. For small babies who are vomiting, Domstal syrups are given to the babies. So since it is safe for babies, safe during pregnancy, it is given for breastfeeding mothers safely to increase the milk supply. I hope this answers your question, Sakshi. Chandni, is it okay to exclusively breastfeed my baby even if I have low milk supply for a week and check the weight again? Uh, in that case, what you can do, you keep a track of how much formula you are giving, and you track for 1 week, keep giving the formula. It's okay if you're already giving a formula milk, keep a track of how much formula you're giving and check the weight in 1 week. After that, you start working on your milk supply and keep tracking the baby's formula. If the formula is going down and baby's weight is increasing, you are on the correct path. Dr. Priya, how long the reheated milk can be used? So once you have heated and kept it outside, then use it within 2 to 3 hours. You can't keep it back in the refrigerator. You can't like refreeze it. So always take out only amount of milk which you require to be given to the child. And if it is not used and the baby is not drinking more than that, don't throw. You can give the baby bath with that milk, because that is breast milk. You can do massage with that milk to the baby. Oh yeah. How do we know that breast is empty properly with hand or pump, as one side is always soft and the other is always hard? So after feeding, just pump, just see the color of the milk. If the color of the milk looks thick white, that is the hind milk coming and still the milk is there. If after 5 minutes or 10 minutes of pumping, you see the milk coming now as like watery, that means the breast is empty. Why? Because breast milk is in two parts, fore milk and hind milk. So first the watery fore milk comes, then the thick hind milk comes, and once this is done, the breast milk is always there in the breast because new production keeps going. So if the watery milk is still coming, that means that is the new milk which is there. So don't worry about it. Just first let the watery milk go, then the hind milk go. Sometimes mothers tell me that even after pumping for long, I still get the hind milk, like thicker milk. If that is happening, then don't go beyond your time, because you have to anyhow do frequently pumping or directly feeding. So in that case, don't worry about just emptying the last drop from the breast. The most important thing in the beginning when we are working on low milk supply is frequency. Duration is not important that time. Frequency is important when we are starting to work on low milk supply or we are working on relactation. Then The frequency is more important than duration. And I hope, Zoya, I think what I remember is you are my patient, and I think we are working on relactation, what I remember last. In that case, then we have to work on frequency right now. Don't worry about the duration. Molly, my baby did not latch, he refused breast. What can I do for direct breastfeeding? What about your milk supply, Molly? If your milk supply is good and still the baby is not latching, that then let me know. If your milk supply is low, then first of all, work on your milk supply along with working on the latching. Keep trying for every time. If the baby is not latching, then you pump. But right now, just keep moving, because if the supply is less, then you have to simultaneously work on supply and keep trying the baby on the breast. Vaishali, if baby doesn't come to breast, can we still get the required quantity when pumped? Yes, of course. Why? See, exclusive pumping can also give us exclusive breastfeeding. So don't worry, if the baby is not coming on the breast, we will not be able to increase milk supply. I have lot of mothers who are exclusively pumping and giving exclusive breast milk to the baby without any formula milk. 1+. How many times can we power pump in a day? Does it increases milk supply? If yes, in how many days? So what I recommend power pump is 2 times in a day. And if I get sufficient and the power pump is giving very good results, I will take it only to thrice in a day. Not more than that, because power pump takes a lot of time, and I never want a mother to spend time with a machine. I would like my mother to spend time with the baby instead of the machine. So I always recommend doing small frequent pumping sessions, and power pump, if to be done, has to be done maximum twice. Or if in many cases where power pump is giving very good results, then I would only recommend going for thrice, not more than that. My breast milk keeps leaking every 1 to 2 hours, but my baby does not take my breast that frequently. What should I do in this situation? First of all, leaking breast doesn't mean that you have over supply or the milk is flow and the breast is overflowing. It doesn't mean that. Usually, this is a sign of good oxytocin reflex, which is common for initial 6 weeks. If your baby is less than 6 weeks, this is very common, and it will not last for long. So basically, leaking of breast or hardness of breast or engorgement of breast doesn't have any relationship with the breast milk sufficiency. So don't interrelate them. It shows a good positive oxytocin reflex, a good let down reflex, and that's all. So if you are facing that that leaking is happening with that, then you just hand express and collect that milk in a katori or a spoon and replace it with the formula. That's all you need to do right now. Just latch the baby as per the baby's demand. And if you're facing that leaking, then you just hand express and collect in a katori or a spoon or a bowl. Manisha, milk supply is low at the evening and sometimes at the night. I am giving formula milk, madam. My child is 4 months. She is hungry often, breastfeeding, so I am giving formula milk. So milk supply is low. I have already answered about how to increase the milk supply. You can follow those tips and tricks. If you have already worked a lot and you are really tired because 4 months you would have tried a lot of things, then you can consider reaching out to the team and get your consultation done with any of our doctors. We have 3 more doctors in the team, and I also do the consultations. You can reach out to the team and get your consultations done, so that the milk supply issue can be resolved at a fast pace. Zoom user. What if I have only one variable breast pump? How to power pump? So in that case, what we recommend, you first pump one side, then remove the pump and then do it on the other breast. You don't need to do power pump both together. It's not compulsory. You do one side, then remove the pump and do on the other side, and then like keep changing on that. Chandni. If baby is not cranky after feeding and the urine output is good, then does it mean milk is sufficient? So baby is not cranky, that is good, but I would not recommend you to just be dependent on urine output. Why? See, breast milk is in 2 parts, foremilk and hindmilk. If your baby is taking predominantly foremilk, the baby's urine output will be good, but the baby will not gain weight, and such baby will ask for milk frequently, and since the milk is not getting emptied properly, the milk production will go down. So here I will not recommend keeping yourself dependent only on the urine output. Urine output is a very vague thing, and it is so difficult for a mother to keep seeing the urine output. What is a better way to keep track the baby's weight? So day 1, day 7, every 7 days, just keep tracking the baby's weight. If the baby is not cranky and gaining steady weight gain, you are perfectly fine. You are going correct. 1 plus. How many times do you recommend pumping in a day for low milk supply, and how much time each session is if on mixed feeding? So if it is on mixed feeding, that means you are giving formula milk and breastfeeding. So whenever you are doing breastfeeding, then you pump after breastfeeding. That's all. And for every bottle feeding session, always try to put the baby on the breast. Baby comes on the breast or not, that is a different scenario. But you have to give breastfeeding trials every time. And the trials where the baby is not coming on the breast, then you pump. Where the baby is coming on the breast, then you first breastfeed the baby. If the baby has done a good breastfeeding and good latching, then pump like 5 minutes only or hand express only. But if the baby is not doing a good latch, a shallow latch, then do proper pumping after the baby's feed. And how much time is session depends on how was the latching. If the latching was good, 5 minutes is more than enough, or only hand express is more than enough. If the latching was not good, it was very shallow and the baby was very cranky during the breastfeeding, then obviously the 10 minutes is what I recommend, 10 to 15 minutes at a max. Next, Soumya. Hi, ma'am. How to keep baby breast for longer? Used to drop frequently. So this will happen if your flow is less or the supply is less, or if the baby is on the nipple feeding. When the baby is only on the nipple feeding, the baby will get tired and will sleep. Or if the baby is habitual to the bottle, the baby understands the flow. The baby will stay on the breast for a very small time and will refuse the breast. So if your flow is less, then do oil massage and warm compress and good hydration. This will improve your flow. If the supply is less, I've already answered about how to improve your milk supply. Follow those tips and tricks. Dr. Priya, what are the signs of breast engorgement and what to do if it happens? You will see the hardness of breast. You will feel that like stones are there in the breast. You will feel such hardness of breast. So if you are feeling that, that is breast engorgement. And what to do? You have to do, if you are regularly feeding the baby, you will not face the breast engorgement. So if you are facing like that, then exclusive, frequently feed the baby. If your baby is sleeping for long, then hand express or pump at that time. But if the breast is engorged, don't pump on the breast which is engorged. That time, just do oil massage and warm compress and then slowly do hand expressions. Zoya, is there any medical way to activate oxytocin hormone? No. Basically, oxytocin is a love hormone. The more skin to skin we keep our child, the more quality time we spend with our child, and more positivity we bring in our life, that will help to boost your oxytocin hormone. So oxytocin is a love hormone, like layman called as love hormone. The more peaceful you are, the more skin to skin with your child, and all this will help you to improve your oxytocin levels. Vaishali, do we need to sterilize pumping parts every time we use? Very good question. So this is a very commonly asked question that, ma'am, we can pump frequently, but it becomes too tiring to sterilize every time. So what I recommend, you can sterilize morning, afternoon, and night. Rest of the times, just wash all the parts with hot water and keep it in a ziplock, and keep this ziplock in the refrigerator so that it is safe for usage on frequently if you're pumping. Dr. Priya, how will I know if my baby has taken both fore milk and hind milk in a single feeding? So after feeding session, just see the color of the milk. If the color of the milk looks still thick white, that means the baby has not finished hind milk. And after feeding for 10-15 minutes, if you're seeing the watery milk coming in, that means the breast is empty now. This is the new fore milk which is coming afterwards. 1 plus. If baby urine output is good, weight gain present, but baby is latching continuously and when unlatched asking for feeding frequently, does it mean low milk supply? No. If your baby's weight gain is good and in steady weight gain, then see if the baby is going through a growth spurt. So the growth spurt periods are 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 3 months, 5 months, 7 months. During growth spurts, they might ask for frequent feeding, which is normal. And this, if you're asking that, if you're also saying that the baby is doing frequent feeding, so in 24 hours, any baby will do frequent feeding for 3 to 4 hours in 24 hours. So if it is happening only at a particular time for 2-3 hours, where the baby is asking frequent feeding and baby is gaining weight properly and everything is fine, then this is not a low milk supply. This is a normal cluster feeding which the babies do regularly in 24 hours or during growth spurts. Molly, my milk supply is very low, ma'am. I tried power pumping 8 times a day last 2 days. Power pumping 8 times is never recommended. I would not at all recommend you power pumping doing 8 times a day. No, not recommended, Molly. You need to follow a proper protocol, and this, like, power pumping 8 times is very tiring. It will not work. Dr. Priya, thank you, ma'am, for all your help. You're most welcome, my dear. Okay, so I don't see any new questions. Is there any question? Just ask me to wait because, okay. If you are typing your question, just put in wait so that I will wait for some more time, because I feel that no new questions are coming in now. This last question I see somewhere from an iPhone user. Ma'am, baby is refusing breastfeeding because of bottle feed and low milk supply. See, first of all, I like smart girls, so somebody wrote, wait. So that's good. Okay. So, first of all, when you are saying low milk supply, the baby is refusing breastfeed. This is common now. If the baby is bottle feeding, sorry, if the mother is facing low milk supply, it is common for a baby to refuse breastfeeding. Then obviously you have to work on your milk supply. Now, if your baby is already going through a low, if you are already facing low milk supply, then removing bottle and working on your low milk supply will be a lot of toll for you. So here, what I always tell the mothers, if your baby is not latching, every time your baby is drinking bottle feeding, then you first try, give at least trials now. You people don't give trials also. You all are so afraid of giving trials also. At least try. If you're putting the baby 8 times and the baby is coming on the breast 2 times, it is worth trying. You people don't try only. So always give a trial of breastfeeding, and if the baby doesn't come, then you pump. But you have to give trials every time. और टिम्पल बच्चा, शुभांगी, तुम्हारा मुझे क्वेश्चन समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। तुम अगर अनम्यूट कर लो अपने आप को तो मैं तुमसे डायरेक्टली बात कर लूं, क्योंकि मैंने तुमको बोला भी था कि अनम्यूट कर लो अपने आप को।
हेलो
कहाँ हो तुम? हाँ, बताओ।
मैम, मेरे बच्चे 2 मंथ का है, 2.6 वेट है। मेरे पहले निप्पल का म्हणजे मेरे फ्लैट निप्पल थे।
कंफ्यूजन।
पहला बच्चा निप्पल से ही पिया। फिर मैंने वाटी चमचा और निप्पल से ट्राई किया, तो वो निप्पल से नहीं पीता था। तो मैंने छोड़कर फिर वाटी चमचा ही फॉर्मूला मिल्क शुरू किया। ब्रेस्ट पंप 2 बार दिन में करती थी, 1 बार 2 बार। तो अभी 2 महीने हो गए। तो अभी मुझे मैंने ट्राई लैक्टेशन के पास गई थी, तो मिल्क मिल्क सप्लाई हुआ है। तो अभी वो लैचिंग में कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है उसका।
भाई, तुमने अभी खुद ही बताया कि तुम जब पंप करती थी तो 1 से 2 बार करती थी। अब बच्चा तो 1 से 2 बार दूध नहीं पीता होगा, बच्चा दूध ज्यादा पीता होगा। तुम निकालोगी 1-2 बार तो मिल्क बढ़ेगा कैसे? अभी बढ़ भी रहा है, लेकिन बच्चे को क्योंकि बॉटल का या वाडी चम्मच का आदत लग गया है, तो अभी
हाँ
करोगी
तो
ये कि हर बार बच्चे को जब दूध देती हो तो पहले ब्रेस्ट पे लेने का ट्राई करो। नहीं
ओके
आया तो पंप कर लो, लेकिन ये हर बार तुमको ट्राई करना है। मैं अभी वही बता रही थी कि
ओके ओके।
जितनी बच्चे को वाटी चम्मच से या बॉटल से दूध पिला रहे हो, हर बार पहले ब्रेस्ट पे लेने का ट्राई करो। नहीं आया तो पंप कर लो। बस करते जाओ, लेकिन हर बार करना है ट्राई।
ओके ओके। और नॉर्मल वेट कितना होना चाहिए? उसका 2.7 था बर्थ
हाँ,
बर्थ वेट। तो अभी कितना होना चाहिए वो नहीं पता चल रहा है।
कितना बड़ा है बच्चा तुम्हारा?
4.6, 2 मंथ का है, 2 मंथ
टू
5
मंथ्स
डेज
का है ना? तो 2 मंथ्स का अगर बच्चा है तो 150 से 200 ग्राम्स पर वीक बढ़ना चाहिए। तो 8 हफ्ते का बच्चा है तो 8 दूनी 16, 1.6 kg बर्थ वेट में ऐड करो। तो तुम्हारे बच्चे का वेट 2.7 था ना, बर्थ वेट?
हाँ
टू
हाँ।
पॉइंट सेवन में 1.6 ऐड करो, कितना हुआ? 7, 14, 13, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4.3 के आसपास लगभग होना चाहिए। अभी कितना है वेट उसका?
4.6 है।
हाँ, तो ठीक है, वेट गेन ठीक है उसका। लेकिन फॉर्मूला भी दे रही हो ना अभी?
नहीं, फॉर्मूला ही दे रही हूँ। ब्रेस्ट मिल्क 2 बार 3 बार ही देती हूँ निकल के, थर्टी
हाँ, तो
सिक्सटी
अभी,
एम एल नहीं।
तो इसका मतलब अपने डिमांड पे काम करो, बाकी चीजें जो मैंने बताई हैं उस पे काम करो, तो मिल्क सप्लाई इंप्रूव होगा। ठीक है?
ओके। लेकिन होगा ना मैम? अभी 2 महीने गुजर गए ना, हो सकता है
हाँ
ना?
भाई, मेरे पास 2 साल के बच्चे की माओ के रिजल्ट्स हैं भाई। तुम्हारा तो 2 महीने के बच्चों का तो पूछना ही नहीं चाहिए। करना ही चाहिए, उस पर करना ही है काम, उस पे तो।
कभी हस्बैंड बोलते हैं तूने तूने पहले ही लैक्टेशन को दिखाना था, पहले ये
अब
करना
जो हो
चाहिए
गया,
था।
अब जो हो गया तो उस पे सर फोड़ते रहेंगे तो क्या होगा? अभी आगे बढ़ो उसके ऊपर।
लेकिन वो निप्पल तो लैच करेगा ना अभी?
अरे हाँ भाई, करेगा। अभी तुम करा रही हो ना, अभी स्टार्ट तो करो करना चीजें पहले ही। मतलब होगा कि नहीं होगा, अगर होगा तो ही मैं करूंगी, नहीं होगा तो मैं क्यों करूं? अरे भाई
बहुत
ये क्या हुआ?
वही है ना मैम, बहुत रोता है, बहुत रोता है।
हाँ रोता है, वो तो रोएगा ही, उस तो 2 महीने से बॉटल बाटी चम्मच से दूध पिया है, तो इतनी आसानी से क्यों आएगा? तो
ओके
काम करोगी, पेशेंस रखोगी। अब तुम बच्चा बन जाओ कि वो रो रहा है मैं तो परेशान हो गई, क्यों? ऐसे कैसे चलेगा काम? वो
ओके
बच्चा
ओके।
रो रहा है तो तुम तो अपनी तरफ से ट्राई करो, क्योंकि तुमको पता। देखो एक बात बताओ मुझे, जब स्कूल भेजोगी तो डे 1 पे ऐसा हंसता हुआ चला जाएगा क्या स्कूल?
नहीं नहीं, रोता है, 1 मंथ
रोएगा
तक
ही ना
रोता है।
बच्चा। तो क्या उसको स्कूल नहीं भेजोगी?
नहीं नहीं, भेजती हूँ।
भेजोगी। अच्छा अभी स्कूल, जब वो स्कूल जाना शुरू करेगा पढ़ाई के लिए, उसको पेंसिल पकड़ाओगी, पेंसिल एक बार में पकड़ लेगा क्या?
नहीं नहीं नहीं।
नहीं पकड़ेगा ना। तब भी सिखाओगी ना, कितना भी
हाँ
शैतानी करेगा, कितना भी रोएगा, तो भी करोगी ना। तो अभी
हाँ
यहाँ पे
मैम।
क्यों लूज पड़ते हो कि रो रहा है तो मैं क्यों ट्राई कराऊं? अरे
ओके
थोड़ा
ओके।
ट्राई करो, मैं कह रही बहुत मत रुलाओ, लेकिन थोड़ा ट्राई तो हर बार करो। डरने का क्या है उसे, छोटा बच्चा ही तो है।
ओके
ठीक है।
ओके। ओके,
चल,
थैंक यू मैम।
वेलकम। Next question is from Zoom user. Other option if I don't want to power pump 20, 10, 10. Oh, this is too long. 20, 10, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 minutes is too long. I would never recommend power pumping for 50 minutes. Not recommended from my side. 10, 10, 10, it's fine. You can do that. Lavanya, hi. Hi, Lavanya. iPhone. What to do to increase milk supply? I've already answered. This recording will become on YouTube tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Watch that. So you will get the tips on how to increase the milk supply. Lavanya. I'm working mother. My breast milk is completely dried. How many times should I pump? Depending on how many times your baby is asking for feeds. जोया, बेबी निपल शीट से लैच करता है तो ये कंटिन्यू रखूं या पहले मिल्क सप्लाई पर वर्क करूं? अगर शीट से लैच कर रहा है तो कराती रहो उसको, तो अच्छा ही है ना। लैच डायरेक्टली कर रहा है अपने को, वो फायदा देगा ना उससे। आईफोन पंप कितनी बार करना है मैडम? जितनी बार बच्चा फीडिंग लेता है। सेम मैम, मेरी बेटी 38 डेज की है, प्री मेच्योर बर्थ है, बर्थ वेट 2.2, अभी 2.25, तो बहुत कम है ना। 2.25 बर्थ वेट था, अभी 38 डेज पे भी 2.25 है। भाई कर क्या रही हो? इसका वेट इंप्रूव करना है क्या? नहीं, तुम अपने आप वेट नहीं कर सकते हो भाई। कौन हो तुम ये? आईफोन नाम क्या है मुझे नहीं पता तुम्हारा, क्योंकि इस पे आईफोन लिख करके आ रहा है। 38 डेज बेबी का अगर ये वेट नहीं बढ़ रहा है तो तुमको अब वेट नहीं करना है, फौरन कल रीच आउट करो टीम को, अपना कंसल्टेशन लगवाओ और फटाफट इस पे काम करो। 38 डेज का हो गया बच्चा, प्री मेच्योर वैसे ही पैदा हुआ है, उसका वेट नहीं बढ़ रहा 2.2 से 2.25, क्या कर रहे हो? फटाफट मिल्क सप्लाई पे काम करो। मौली मैम, व्हाट कैन आई डू? क्या क्वेश्चन था मौली तुम्हारा? व्हाट कैन आई डू? मुझे फिर से, तुम लोग जब दोबारा पूछते हो क्वेश्चन तो पहले वाले क्वेश्चन को कॉपी करके उसके नीचे लिखा करो व्हाट कैन आई डू। मुझे याद नहीं रहता ना इतने सारे क्वेश्चंस में कि तुम्हारा क्वेश्चन क्या था। जूम यूजर, ओके थैंक यू मैम, यू आर मोस्ट वेलकम माय डियर। मनीषा, मैडम व्हाट टू डू फॉर मिल्क सप्लाई? मनीषा, मैंने इसके बारे में आंसर किया है, व्हाट टू डू अबाउट मिल्क सप्लाई। ये रिकॉर्डिंग आज जो ये Q&A की रिकॉर्डिंग है, ये कल या परसों में यूट्यूब चैनल पे आ जाएगी मेरे। यूट्यूब पे जाके के मेरा नाम ढूंढोगे, डॉक्टर तनिमा सिंगल, मेरा चैनल मिल जाएगा। उसको लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर देना और वो नोटिफिकेशन वाला वो दबा देना। जब भी नया वीडियो अपलोड होता है वो आप लोग को पता चल जाएगा। तो वहां से आप इसमें रेगुलरली सारे Q&As देख सकते हो। उसमें मैं क्वेश्चंस हर हर फ्राइडे में करती हूँ, तो जिसमें आपको आंसर्स मिल जाएंगे। ठीक है मिनास, क्या बोल रहे थे तुम मिनास? फॉर्मूला फीड में है मैम अभी नैनप्रो मिनास। तो मिनास क्वेश्चन तो तुम्हारा यही था ना कि बच्चे का वेट, भाई वेट अगर नहीं बढ़ रहा है, 38 डेज का बच्चा हो गया है, 2.2 से 2.25 हुआ है, खाली सिर्फ 50 ग्राम वजन बढ़ा है, तो तुम कर क्या रहे हो? 38 डेज हो गए भाई, मिल्क सप्लाई पे फटाफट काम करो बेटा। फॉर्मूला दे करके तुम वजन बढ़ा लोगे, लेकिन इम्यूनिटी कैसे बढ़ाओगे? प्री मेच्योर बच्चा है, उसकी इम्यूनिटी ऑलरेडी कम है, तो फॉर्मूला फीड देने से उसको इम्यूनिटी तो नहीं मिलेगी, उसका वजन बढ़ जाएगा, लेकिन इम्यूनिटी कैसे मिलेगी? इम्यूनिटी तो माँ के दूध से ही मिलेगी ना। तो अपने दूध पे काम करो, और अपने दूध पे अगर काम कर रहे हो और कुछ रिजल्ट नहीं आ रहे तो वेट मत करो, फौरन टीम को रीच आउट करो कल और अपना कंसल्टेशन लगवाओ और फटाफट ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग पे काम, ब्रेस्ट मिल्क पे काम करना शुरू करो। 1+, if baby is 7 weeks requiring 300 to 400 formula feed per day apart from breastfeeding, is milk gap more? Can low milk supply be improved? 7 weeks requiring 300 to 400 formula per day apart from breastfeeding, is milk gap more? So you have to see the weight gain first. So a 7 weeks baby should gain 150 to 200 grams per week. If your baby is regularly gaining 150 to 200 grams per week, so whatever amount of milk you are giving is perfectly fine. Now, because you're also giving formula milk, we need to work on decreasing the formula to 0 and working on our milk supply. So in that case, we have to work on the milk supply. And you have said, can low milk supply be improved? Yes, definitely. It is only 7 weeks. We can definitely work on milk supply. And please don't lose this trust and faith. You can definitely increase your milk supply and you should definitely work on your milk supply. Please just don't think कि formula से हो तो रहा है, बढ़ तो रहा है weight. क्यों? Formula से आप weight बढ़ा लोगे, लेकिन बच्चे का immunity कहाँ से लाओगे? एंड फॉर्मूला मिल्क आप लोग खुद एक बार सोच के देखो, फॉर्मूला मिल्क किस चीज से बना है? क्या वो काउ मिल्क से बना है? क्या वो बफेलो मिल्क से बना है? उसका सोर्स क्या है? और फॉर्मूला मिल्क अगर काउ मिल्क से, अगर आपको लगता भी है कि काउ मिल्क से बना होगा, तो क्या इतना काउ मिल्क अवेलेबल है पूरे वर्ल्ड में कि बड़ों का भी काम हो जाए और बच्चों के डब्बे भी बन जाए? नहीं, वो सिंथेटिक है। और उसमें चीनी देखो कितनी है। आप लोग जो भी फॉर्मूला मिल्क यूज कर रहे हो उसके पीछे पलट के देखो। मैंने रेगुलरली बताया है कि लैक्टोजेन के अंदर अगर आप देखोगे तो अराउंड 166 ग्राम्स हर डब्बे में वो पड़ी है शुगर। 400 ग्राम का डब्बा अगर है तो सोचो कितनी हाई शुगर्स दे रहे हो। नैन प्रो में देखोगे तो भी इसी तरह से है, 176 ग्राम्स के आसपास की शुगर है एक डब्बे में। और एक डब्बा बच्चा जितने दिन में, अगर सपोज 5 दिन में खाली कर रहा है एक बच्चा एक डब्बा, इतनी शुगर बच्चा तुम्हारा इतने दिनों में ले रहा है। तो इतनी चीनी के साथ सोचो उसकी डायबिटीज वगैरह कितना जल्दी होने के चांसेस होंगे। मैं मानती हूँ कि फॉर्मूला जब बच्चे पैदा होते हैं तो कभी कभी मदर को मिल्क सप्लाई कम होता है तो देना पड़ता है, लेकिन उस पर सिर्फ डिपेंड होकर के हम बैठ नहीं सकते कि ठीक है बच्चे को फॉर्मूला तो चल ही रहा है, हो जाएंगी सारी चीजें। हमको अपने मिल्क सप्लाई पे काम करना ही पड़ेगा और करना चाहिए आपको। आपका बच्चा डिजर्व करता है माँ का दूध। जो आपने 9 महीने उसका इंतजार किया है और आज आप सिंथेटिक दूध दे करके क्यों आप आराम से बैठ सकते हो? मैं मान रही हूँ आप नहीं बैठे हो, आप सब यहाँ हो अगर तो आप सब परेशान हो। यू ऑल वांट टू वर्क ऑन योर मिल्क सप्लाई, आई नो दैट, बट you all have to take this firm decision of doing this fast. Your baby will not wait because the baby is growing regularly. You need to work on your milk supply at an emergency basis. Okay, and all of you should do it. जोया, बेबी निपल शील से लैच करता है तो ये, हाँ ये तो हमने बात कर ही ली है मैम। तो अभी डायरेक्ट लैच ट्राई ना करूं। नहीं, वो देखो शील के साथ पहले तो बहुत सारी चीजें हो जाएंगी। शील भी ट्राई कराओगे, डायरेक्ट भी कराओगे, बॉटल भी दोगे तो बच्चा कंफ्यूज हो जाएगा। अभी फिलहाल के लिए शील्ड और बॉटल फीडिंग के साथ कंटिन्यू करो। हम लोग नेक्स्ट कॉल पे, क्योंकि आप तो मेरे पेशेंट हो, हम नेक्स्ट कॉल पे डिस्कस करेंगे सारी चीजों को कि अभी मिल्क सप्लाई में क्या इंप्रूवमेंट आया है। उस समय जब मैं देखूंगी ना कि अभी हमारा ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग इंप्रूव हो रहा है तो वहां पर हम धीरे से शील को हटाने की कोशिश करेंगे। अभी अगर हम बहुत सारी चीजें करेंगे ना तो जोया आप थक जाओगे, आप कर नहीं पाओगे सारी चीजें इसके अंदर। आपको लगता है कि आप इतना एफर्ट्स कर सकते हो कि हर बार निपल शील के साथ पहले निपल शील के बगैर करो फिर शील लगा के करो। आप अगर इतने एफर्ट्स कर सकते हो तो आप कर लो। मैं मतलब मना नहीं कर रही हूँ, बट लेकिन बस मुझे लगता है आप मदर्स के लिए भी, मुझे भाई मदर का भी ख्याल रखना है ना। उसको अगर मैं इतना थका दूंगी तो बेचारी रेस्ट कब करेगी? वो चीज आप देख लो जरा। Sakshi, baby is having gas issues. What to do to avoid gas issues? Remove formula, Sakshi. This is the only thing right now. You need to work on your milk supply and get the issues resolved. Till then, for the gas issues, what I have seen in local users is just take hing, जो एसाफेटिडा होता है हींग, take a pinch of it in a spoon and take some water and warm this and apply this paste on the baby's around the navel and take a cloth and warm it and do warm compress of the baby's tummy. And also you do some exercises that will help to release the gas. That way you can work, but you have to work on priority, Sakshi, on your breast milk supply. Manisha, thank you so much, ma'am. My child formula milk से exclusive breastfeeding हो सकता है. My baby is 4 months. Yes, Manisha, definitely हो सकता है. Sakshi, cow milk should be given in that case instead of formula? No. Cow milk, see, for cattle milk, if you talk about cow milk or buffalo milk, what do these animals eat? They eat grass. So their milk is predominantly of casein protein. While for humans, the best protein is whey protein. So the kettle milk is loaded with casein protein, which our babies less than 1 year are not able to digest properly. Once the baby is like 1 year and above, their digestive system improves. that can digest that cow milk. But till 1 year, the digestive system is not that strong to digest the cow milk. So that's why cattle milk, cow milk is not recommended before 1 year. So Sakshi, the only option is mother's milk. So please don't worry that if I am facing low milk supply, तो always low milk supply ही रहेगा. ऐसा नहीं है. आप मिल्क सप्लाई पे तेजी से अच्छे से काम करोगे, मिल्क सप्लाई डेफिनेटली इंप्रूव होगा. मैम अवर फूड हैबिट्स विल इफेक्ट ब्रेस्ट मिल्क और व्हाट मैम, घर में ऐसा बोलते हैं. नहीं यार, ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग इज, ये किसी मदर के लिए पनिशमेंट नहीं है. माँ अगर खुश रहेगी तो ही तो वो ठीक से काम कर पाएगी. अगर वो बेचारी हमेशा वरिड रहेगी, भाई मैं ये खाऊंगी तो कोई दिक्कत हो जाएगी, वो खाऊंगी तो क्या कोई दिक्कत हो जाएगी, तो बेचारी ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग कैसे कराएगी. लंबा कराना है भाई, लंबा रास्ता लाके लेके जाना है. WHO बोलता है 2 साल और 2 साल के ऊपर. तो 2 साल और 2 साल के ऊपर अगर हम ऐसे ही सोचते रहेंगे ये खाएं कि वो खाएं, तो हम कैसे ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग कराएंगे. तो अब मदर, एक मदर शुड बी हैप्पी, शुड बी फीलिंग गुड. उसको ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग कराने में खुशी मिलनी चाहिए. अगर उसके ऊपर हमेशा ये वो है कि ताना लगा रहा है, तूने ये खाया है तभी ऐसा हुआ है, तूने वो खाया है इसीलिए ऐसा हुआ है, तो बेचारी एक पीसफुल तरीके से ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग नहीं करा पाएगी. तो मैं कभी भी ये नहीं बोलती हूँ कि कोई ये मत खाओ वो मत खाओ, बट खुश रहो, वो चीज इंपॉर्टेंट, पॉजिटिव रहो. अगर लग रहा है कि लो मिल्क सप्लाई हो रही है तो परेशान होने की बजाय उस पर काम करो. मिल्क सप्लाई इंप्रूव होगी, ओवरऑल चीजें इंप्रूव होंगी, पीसफुल बनो. एक अच्छा पीसफुल मिल्क, थोड़ा क्वांटिटी भी दे रहे हो ना तो भी पॉजिटिव मिल्क अपने बच्चे को दो. ठीक है. Sakshi, surely I will work. Thank you so much for answering all my questions. You are most welcome, my dear. Vaishali, do we need to avoid some foods while breastfeeding? So I would request you not to eat lot of outside food, because what kind of oil they are using, what kind of food ingredients they are using, we are not sure. So that's why I would recommend you highly to use your homemade good food. If you want to eat junk, you want to eat noodles, you want to eat pasta, you want to eat burger, try to make it at home. That will be better instead of eating outside food. Second thing is, avoid Chinese food from the outside, because they put Ajinomoto into that, which is not recommended for breastfeeding mothers. Third, if you're a non-veg eater, avoid fishes which are in mercury-laden water. So these are few recommendations. Other than that, I would not ask you to keep any restrictions on that. Just eat good quality food with a positive mindset so that you are positive and peaceful. iPhone. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, ma'am. You are most welcome, Minas. Okay, so that's all for today. I don't see any new questions. Anybody else who is still writing, wait so that I wait for you. Otherwise,
ma'am.
कौन बोला? ईशा. शुभांगी. हाँ बोलो शुभांगी.
मैम फ्लैट निप्पल को कैसे इम्प्रूव कर दे?
फ्लैट निपल को वो ऐसा गोल गोल नहीं कर सकते हैं. उसके लिए ब्रेस्ट को नीचे से ऐसे पकड़ के रखो, ऐसा हल्का सा प्रेस करोगे तो जो एरियोला है ना वो ऐसा बाहर की तरफ पाउट पाउट करेगा. बच्चे को वो पकड़ाओ. ठीक है.
ओके.
ओके, सो दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे गर्ल्स. टेक केयर. और इस रिकॉर्डिंग आज की जो है ये आपको यूट्यूब पे कल या परसों पे मिल जाएगी. अगर आपने लेट ज्वाइन किया है देन यू कैन वॉच इट ऑन द यूट्यूब चैनल. टेक केयर. बाय बाय. गुड नाइट.